that. Hello.
Yeah, I hear you.
Say something, Black.
You good? You good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Damn.
You got something you can cut them up on? I want to welcome y'all back to the Papa Black. This the man cave. Y'all, welcome to the man cave. We
Welcome to
changed
the
it from
man.
Monday night to Saturday night. We're gonna catch y'all before y'all hit the club. See if we can give y'all something to think about before y'all get in the club. I know y'all ladies, y'all probably getting ready for the club. I got my boy Johnny Q on here. We're waiting on Pearl to get back. You know, me and Yuli be on time. I guess you know he'll a superstar or something.
So he making it in the grand entrance.
Yeah, man. You know them stars like to come in. They like to make their appearance. And then, ladies, if you have any questions for us while we on the air, don't be scared to send them in.
Yeah, that's right. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
All right, we trying to make sure y'all got the real info on what men want and what men like. No more.
So y'all can stop all this guessing and speculating.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to help you get a man. I want you to have one.
Yeah.
The world ain't designed to be out here by yourself.
No. You listen correctly, you might can have two.
Oh yeah, we'll make your job a whole lot easier. And if you're a player, you know I represent them players, so you know what I mean.
Hey man, for real, you know it ain't for everybody now, just for those who can handle. You know it ain't for the underachievers.
Right, and it's gonna be some wins and some losses now.
Oh yeah.
You can't be a sore loser.
Nah. No, if you know you're a sore loser, this ain't for you.
Nah, it'd be like
just stick to one, as they say.
Yeah, and it's cool to have one. Ain't nothing wrong with having one.
Oh, man.
She can give you and let you be yourself, so you can enjoy life and don't stress you out.
As they say, the best thing to have is one.
Oh yeah, less headache. Yeah. Well, most of the time it's less headache.
Right. Supposed to be.
Most of the time. Yeah, it's damn sure supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't think people understand the only reason you have a headache because it ain't meant to be no way.
Right. That's what I tell people. Let that shit happen organically. That, you know, what's meant be will be, and you don't have to work as hard for it. You still got to put some work in though, but you don't have to work hard for it. And if you had to fight more than you enjoying that person, that ain't the person for you.
Right. For real.
Let me ask you this: what you look for when you looking for a woman?
Black man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Or what turns you on about a woman?
Her conversation, man. You know, strictly. Like if she can conversate, I know we got a shot. But I guess the whole thing is for me, It does depend. You know, she got to be balanced pretty much in a lot of areas. You know, it just can't be no one or two things.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's pretty much where I'm at.
Yeah, when you want that title of being a woman now, yeah, you gotta carry a lot of weight.
Come on, man. I mean,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
What women don't understand now, that's what women ask for. They ask to be, hey, you know, I'm just as good as the male. And, you know, I know women hate to hear that, but once you decide to put those shoes on, man, you know, hey.
Oh yeah.
More, as we say, the Pandora box is open. And now here go the exposure. This what a man looking for now. You know, it used to be a man was simple. You know, guess what? A man used to know how to go to work, come home. But shit happened in society. and you know what, Black? I think, hey man, I really do. I want to tell you before. I want to tell you before the show, but I don't mind saying it during the show. Man,
All
I'm really
right.
am glad you started this. Like I said, I got my even though I got my own network, it's just
Right.
good that I bumped into two brothers, UNP, man, that
Yeah.
really already had it in motion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking
Right.
about it's
Right.
authentic. You know, it's
Oh
genuine
yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
real, recognized real. Cause I'm gonna be
Right.
honest with you, man. I still look at a lot of shows around. I may see one. I might see. I only about. I'm telling you, I don't watch a bunch of podcasts. If
Right.
it's two, I can only recall one show so far I done seen. I'm talking about where I can get real. It's genuine. It's authentic. Even when everybody might not agree, but
Right. Right.
but it, you know, shit can get seen out from that way, and they can still be like, well, you know what? I ain't fully look at it that way. Hey, boy, let me put those shoes on and see how it look for real.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want to say I appreciate you, bro.
I
Appreciate
mean, I appreciate y'all because it's very few players that I can really have a conversation with that ain't gonna sit there and try to. Well, they be scared to talk if they got a lady because they scared they lady gonna hear what they
right.
how they really feel. You know what I mean? And for me, pimp, it's easy for me being me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I tell that to every woman I meet. If you let me be me, we'll be all right. Because I don't really do nothing. I'm not really impressed by much. I've
Right.
done more than I ever would have thought I could have did
Exactly.
in my lifetime. So I'm really laid back now, and I like a lot of peace. You
Right.
know what I mean? And then like I said on here many times, like I look for somebody that really got my back. You know what I mean? Where I'm weak at, I need you to be strong at. You know
Strong
what I
at.
mean? I don't want to date nobody that's strong in the same areas I'm strong in because we're gonna go in circles.
Yep.
But
Yep.
you know what I mean? If you got some ideas, don't be scared to talk to me. You know what I mean? I bark a lot, but you know what I mean? I don't really bite the person that's right beside me. I just do a
That's
little
right.
barking. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
So and then if my voice changed, people swear I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm just talking about something that might be intense to me or that might have some kind of meaning. So
Yep.
you know what I mean? And I'm real laid back. Real
See,
laid back.
see, I think that's where women get confused because women don't really understand this part with men. Just like you say, I might bark at you, but I ain't gonna bite you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And it's because really I don't know if it's a conversation, either way, conversation or a situation that may be in the encounter, and she don't understand that. Guess what? It's still new to me. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? It's new to
Right.
me. It got me uncomfortable, but really, I know you got the best for me. Just give me time. Just let me, mingle with it, and then believe me, I'm gonna see you right. I'm gonna see that you're right, and then I'm gonna come on
Yeah.
in. But see, women be
Yeah.
wanting it. Boom. See,
They want it right then. They
right
want it
then.
right
And,
then.
and you know what they say? They say, well, a man got to have it right then. But see, I tell women all the time, listen, the man is gonna be the man. You got to understand that.
Right.
And we are now as men, like we say more now than we would hear men back then. You know, our forefathers back then. Men now be like, hey, I'm gonna compromise. You see what I'm saying? Just
Right.
just give me time. And then, like I said, a woman to be like, yeah, but you want it right then. But that's the part of the man. This ain't part of the woman
Right.
uh to where she has those actions like a man. She might think it, but you got to
Right.
understand thinking and then want it to happen. Those are two different actions that you about to give off.
Right.
And when you give off
Right.
that masculine action, that's when most men, even though he gonna want to comply, he gonna rebel. He
Oh
gonna
yeah.
rebel in one way.
Yeah.
If he don't rebel for that, when something else come up, he gonna really rebel.
Right. Right.
So I think women have to learn that. You know what I'm saying? And now, like I say, men, like I say, during this discussion, men don't really understand that. Yeah, man, it's gonna come time where you got to compromise, where you
Right.
got to say okay, and you can't take
Right.
all day. See, that's the point I'm just really getting to. It ain't gonna really take all day, but just get a man a minute, because it may be fresh to
Right.
him. It may be
Right.
new to him what's happening. Let him stand back and be like, analyze it and be like, well, you know what? Yeah, she right, man. Damn. God
Right.
damn. You know. But
And
that's no, go ahead,
I
bud.
I tell women all the time that we don't have all the answers. You might think we do, but we don't have all the answers, and it ain't really nobody that we can go talk to. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like if we go talk to our homeboy, we can talk to him, but we can't really expect the answer to come from him because a
No.
lot of them, it depends on what they done been through, how they what type of answer they gonna give you if they can give you one. You know what I mean? And for me, I tell women all the time too. Don't tell your friends about me. You know what I mean? Like it's cool to tell them I treat you good or whatever, but
Yeah.
don't really tell them all about me because somebody gonna want what you got, especially if they out here lonely or miserable by themselves. Hey man, somebody gonna want what you got. Now I can't keep your girlfriend out my face because you done told all my business.
Because you don't. And listen, hey, Black, listen, Black, Black. Let's think back in history. How many times have you heard? I'm talking about we can go all the way back to high school. How many times has the woman or male heard this before? When a person go run their mouth, it don't matter which gender, the the other one who found out about that particular mate say, "Man, I remember years ago such and such used to talk about you. I wanted you back then."
Right, right,
And people don't
right.
understand that people will play this weight game. I'm telling you. I
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Black, I
yeah,
know you've been good at it. I'm telling
yeah,
you, I've been
yeah.
terrible at it, man. People don't
Yeah.
understand. I can think of
Hey
some shit
man.
coming from 18, 19, 20, 23, man. And I'm talking about, boy, listen, man. Hey, man, that weight game ferocious. And it wasn't,
Yeah.
and I want to make this clear. It's crazy because I just had, I could see, well, this particular, my particular peer, I just knew this was only for a moment. So I didn't
Right.
interrupt what they had.
Right.
But boy, guess
Right.
what? Hey, now that you through with it, been 4, 5 years. Hey, boy, and I ain't got to use none of what he had. I ain't got to
Right.
use no ammunition that he didn't even know he gave me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm telling you, man, people with women is different. Women gonna use the ammunition.
Oh yeah. Of
Players,
course.
players just know. Oh, okay. I know she like this. I know she like that. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put this in there. Oh, boy, I got it. You
Right.
know, women, no. Y'all women, y'all running your mouth to each other. That
Oh
woman
my
gonna use
God.
that ammunition, boy.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
She ain't no player. See, and I
Nah.
think this why a lot of women as they grow older, oh, don't you're him. They'll say don't tell them the business, and then what they turn around and do.
Tell the business. Yeah, they love to gossip, and when they got something good, they love to brag on it. You know what I
Oh
mean?
man.
And if you know what's good for you, so the bragging on something good you got, it ain't. Hey man, somebody gonna want what you got.
Oh yeah.
And then for me, like if you done dated my homeboy or slept with my homeboy, I'm not gonna take you serious anyway. Like I ain't ever been the one that you might be done slept with two or three of my homeboys or one of my homeboys, and then I'm the one that get caught up and be in love. Like, nah, hell nah, that ain't me. Like one of my partners, he married the girl that all his homeboys had done slept with, and he married her. I'm like, hey, player, what the hell make you want to marry her, pimp? And you know one of your best friends had a relationship with her, but you get her and you marry her. Like hell no, like
Man.
my homeboy can't come back and tell me nothing about you. You
Right.
know what I mean? Not if you trying to be my lady. No, hell no. If you just somebody that I'm gonna kick it with, yeah, you know what I mean. I try you on for size, but You know what I mean? I can't be the one to fall in love with you.
Nah. Definitely can't do that. Definitely can't do that. Not at all. But you know it damn, I was trying to send it. Yeah. But you know, it is like you say though, T. The you know what? Let, let me use this two ways because I do want to be fair. Now you know we hear the thing, another man trash is another man treasure.
Right.
Now it takes me back to a movie scene that I once seen that I kind of could relate to for it to be in real life. What's that? What's the thing with Terrence Howard? Them? What's that? Was it the
Hustle and
best
flow.
man,
Oh, best. Yeah, it might have been best man. Might have been best man.
best man, or something like that? You remember the character, the one who married the escort girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think he was telling, he was like, man, that's a damn escort girl, man. And he was like, but man, I love her. Now, I will say this here. If she done changed her ways, he can forgive her for that way. But see, Black, this gonna be more spiritual than what we talking about with the carnal. And see,
Right.
that's
Right.
what got to be understood because you can't go in there with this carnal and talking about, oh, she done changed. Cause boy, you dead.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah, me and you both done saw that. Oh,
Oh
boy,
yeah.
that ain't gonna last a year, and then come to find out it didn't even last a whole month. Or if it do
Right.
last a year, it's in straight turmoil. You know, boy, it's horrible. You know, they kicking each other asses. You see them all over the media or in the street, however it go. So I do want to be fair to the listeners and let them know, like, hey, if she done changed that way, and she really has changed for the better, and it's more spiritual than what we just see, in the flesh, and he can accept that, and he done learn how to look at it through a spiritual way, then yeah, I definitely would agree. But boy, me and you both know, Black. How often is that?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
How often when we really see that?
Right. Right. And then for a woman to sleep with two friends, like y'all, you shouldn't even feel right. You know what I
Man,
mean? So I ain't trying to guess your motive.
yeah, right.
I'm gonna assume I already know what it is. So
Hey, hey.
hey man,
Hey man, I tell a woman anytime I'm a man, so I
right,
mean,
right.
hey, if that's what you want to do, I can understand it.
Yeah,
I,
like
I mean, 'cause
I'm
I
not a
can handle
hater.
it.
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I'm not saying I ain't gonna kick it with you. I'm just saying
right.
don't look for me to fall in love with you or try to
No,
make you my lady. Cause my lady, nah, my homeboy, my cousin, can't nobody tell me about you.
right.
I don't even want them to be, I feel a certain type of way every time we're around each other. You know what I mean? What is this nigga thinking, man? He looking at her funny. You know what I mean? Like, nah, Pim, I don't even want to be uneasy like that. And I see you, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon said these some weak people because I bragged before and scared to do so. Yeah, I mean, some it's like you should have a friend that you can really talk to.
Right,
But then
right.
your real friend ain't gonna want what you got anyway. You know what I mean? So, but 9 times out of 10, real friends are dime a dozen now. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna have a one or two. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
So
That's it for real. You ain't gonna have nothing but one or two. But see, I yeah, it does tell a lot about a person character. But
yeah,
see, I think I guess with me and Black saying right now at this age, you better know who to brag to. You
right, right,
know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
And I'm telling you, at this age, I'm still learning. A
yeah,
lot of people don't know who not to brag to.
right, right,
And that's
right.
crazy, man. you know, eh,
Yeah,
eh, here it is, you 50, you 45, you 48, 41, and you ain't learned who not to brag to.
right.
Man, come on. You
And
can't
what to
keep
brag about? You know what I mean? Like I damn sure ain't tell you nothing about our sex life. Like I be hearing, oh man, my girl do this, my girl do this, nigga, she
Right.
nigga. Hey, I be like, pimp, you know what I mean?
Come on,
Now
man.
every time I see your girl, I'm looking at her like, damn, how do you do that? You know what I mean? But hey, man, no, I don't disclose that. You know what I mean?
Not at all. Not at all.
If she do something for me, that's something I can brag about. But sitting there telling her all our business and all like, nah, hell
man. You know, I don't. How can you say, Black? You know, I hear a lot of women say, "Well, men do it," but men really don't brag.
no. Nah.
Not
If we do, we bragging about something that we just ran across right quick.
right.
We're not bragging about our lady. You can forget about that
No,
shit.
no.
Nah,
Listen, we
we
ain't
bragging
bragging
about it.
about no one.
He ain't stunning.
That, that real one ain't getting mentioned, and if she do
Nah,
get mentioned, that's only because she popped up at that particular time. And then I'm gonna tell you
right,
something. What most women don't know, it's gonna be played off so smooth
right,
that it's gonna register to the next man's mind. Oh boy, listen, that ain't even the one even questioned about. Cause he done let it be known short and with a quick sentence. The moment she leave, don't even it ain't even really no more questions or nothing to even ask about. Why? Because he
right.
never indulged into the conversation.
That's right.
He
That's
never
right.
indulged into the conversation. You know, no matter if they shot a joke or if they asked
Right,
serious, none of that. He just never indulged.
right,
And when the
right,
little indulgence he did give, it was just the acknowledgement that she was here. And get what? When she gone, hey boy, everybody else need to realize. Get what? When she gone, your mind gone from that too. Call so is his.
right.
But if there's
Sharon
still
said they still doing it at this age. They're an adult body with a child mindset. Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. But at the same time, with social media, everybody like to brag on everything and tell all their business. They tell
yeah,
you when they're going in and out of town. Like, see, with social media, everybody got an audience. You know what I
yep,
mean? So a lot of people really put on for the gram. They want you to think their life is better than what it really is. And to me, that's crazy. Like, first of all, I ain't finna tell you what I got going on, period. And then second of all, I don't feel like nobody is worth me bragging to. Like, who are you for me to be trying to impress? You know what I mean?
for
Like,
real.
nah, that ain't never been me.
Nah.
You know what I mean? And I've always been cool with who I am. You know what I mean? So nah, I don't need your approval. I don't need your gratification. I don't need none of that shit. You know what I mean? So
But see, I guess that be the thing though, Black. When is people gonna get comfortable?
with who they
Not,
are.
yeah, we ain't saying you got to stay in the same state of mind. But
Nah,
when are you
nah.
gonna learn you? And I
Right,
guess you know that go back to the even the old history book having knowledge itself.
right,
When you gonna take time to find out who you are? You know
right,
I tell people one of the best things that I know I made a decision of is even as a young man. You know, even when I was in all that bullshit activity,
right,
the best thing I knew is what I was at that particular time. Now it didn't say I
right,
wasn't gonna change because
right,
if I'm here, evidently I definitely done did some changing. Because if I
right,
hadn't, I don't think we'll be having this conversation right here, Black.
right,
Straight up. So I was comfortable at that time with who I were. As time grew, I knew it was time to change, and now I'm comfortable with that.
right.
But
Yeah,
we see people that don't never find no comfort in who they
right.
are. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in themselves. Self-esteem is shot
Yeah.
down and shit. I'm telling you, Black. Me and you both been there because I heard you and Pearl talk about it when you had to defend other folks who couldn't defend for themselves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's really saying a lot.
Right,
Like Hey, boy, but you knew, hey, if I put this win in this brother back for the right thing, guess what? I know after he see me told him right here, he'll be able to go on and go straight forward. And sometimes it does
Right,
take that.
right, right.
Man, here we are again, 2022. It's still the same discussion from 1942
Yeah,
and
yeah,
beyond.
yeah.
You know, people can't find that way to get some comfortability within themselves, man.
Right. And I think the problem is people live for what other people think of them.
Think
They
about
they
it.
don't. A lot of people don't really live for who they are and what makes them happy. They live for what society and the closest people to them. They want them to believe that they living a perfect life, damn near. When you already know that it ain't perfect, then you know that you're lying to them. And when you fool yourself, you start believing the lies you telling, you in trouble. You know what I
Man.
mean? So that's why I've always been cool with who I am. Like, and I already know everybody ain't gonna accept me for who I am, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Me and Pearl was talking one day. I told him a real motherfucker ain't never had a problem with me. It's the
Right.
phony motherfucker that got a problem with me because they know I see right through them.
Come on,
But
man.
a real motherfucker ain't never had a problem with me. You know what I
Tell it,
mean?
man.
So, and I'm cool with that. I know I ain't for everybody. I don't want to be for everybody. I don't want to be the person that everybody goddamn like. Like, are you serious?
No,
Like that ain't never been me, man. But for my people that's around me, if you need me to be your backbone, I don't have no problem with it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like I ain't never been the one that want to walk, be number one by myself. Like if I'm getting it, I want all my folks to get it. I don't want to be the one that everybody run to and all that shit. No, I'm gonna put you in a position where you can get it too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I want your people to have respect for you. Not just me. I want your people to have respect for you too. You know what I mean? So, hey man, it's hard being a giving person. Because
Hmm.
takers don't have a limit. Givers got to be the one to put that limit on it. You know what I mean?
Man,
So,
got to, man.
and I done gave so much, and hey man, it's crazy, man.
Man, it's at one of those points now in life, um, it's like you say, a giver got to have a limit, you know. And I'm telling you, I have been around some women in my lifetime. Black, the one thing is crazy, man. I've learned about being from a hustler to an entrepreneur.
Right,
And I try to show women this. We was just talking about this last week. It's crazy how a woman wants to keep that nurture in a grown man
right,
as if
right,
it was their kid, man.
right,
And the reason I'm bringing that up is because if I ain't no taker, like you say, Black, whether I'm up or whether I'm down, it's crazy. I got to have a limit on you.
That's
You see
right,
what I'm saying? Like, I got to show you I have a limit. And you, instead of saying don't have no limit as long as you let me nurture you. You see what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
And women will try to combat that with, no, I'm just here to help. But let me show you how you should give the help. You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Let me show you how you should assist that. Because what you just did is open up your whole kingdom to me. Now
right,
it's up to me to use this wisely. How many men we know gonna really do that, Black? Whether
right,
he need it
right,
or whether he don't need it.
right,
Because like you say, a taker ain't got no limit. So he
right,
may not even need it.
right,
Just think about the one who don't even need it, but know he got access to it. What you think
right,
finna happen to your kingdom?
right. And like I tell women, like if you don't make a man earn you, he gonna actually get tired of you real quick.
Man,
But one thing about a man, we want some shit that we can't have. So you got to make us earn you. If you too easy, and I know a lot of y'all thinking that it's best to be nice and all that shit, but that's to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if a man can take advantage of you, he gonna take advantage of you, and then he's gonna get tired of you, and he's gonna chase the woman that make him work for her. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it's you might think it's ass backwards, but that's what men do. We like to accomplish shit. We want to feel like we done accomplished something. So if you give me all of you in the beginning, I don't have anything to accomplish because I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the same thing.
Yeah. It- but but you know what's so different with that though, Black? And it's crazy, Black. I guess I can just let me say for me, because man, I am spoiled in a way. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. I am spoiled in a way,
Right.
and I am one of them men out here, which I even heard you say something similar to what I'm about to say right now. I have had more great women than I've ever had bad women. I can still count bad women
Right.
on one hand.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I could tell a woman in this world how many great women, good women, decent women, or fair women. And all those labels are different than a bad woman, than a
Right.
real bad woman. I can still count a bad woman on one hand to this day, reaching at the age of 50.
Right.
I have to still work on my mindset because when I transformed it close to 30 years ago to what I was, molding my mind for, what I figured that, the training that went into it, that mindset has spoiled me in a way to where it's kind of like, how can I say, even if I meet a woman, I'm gonna respect her.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going I'm definitely gonna do what the gentleman's supposed to do.
Right.
But I can get at a point to where even though I know I'm dating you, I ain't just trying to fuck you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But if I'm dating you, it's crazy in my mentality to where another man who in the same situation I am, but without the same mindset, and he may have a good mindset. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? His
Right.
mindset could be honest and true to him, and
Right.
it could just be a great mindset that the man's supposed to have. To where if certain things don't comply with me, then it's cool. I don't care how good you are. I'm just out of there. And it's
Right.
crazy. I have that mindset, and
Oh yeah.
I've tried to explain this to a couple of women that it just is what it is. I open up a box. I open up a Pandora's box way back then. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's hard to close that. It's
Right.
hard for me to get that out of here. So let me say it this way: if I know what I'm supposed to be doing by you, and if I'm doing that, but yet you're procrastinating to see if it get to that, even though I know this is what I'm kind of going toward to, but I'm gonna have my moments where I go there and then I stop, where I go there and then freeze. But I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you this. And you, on the other hand, as the woman, you see that and you like, well, now, if you don't get all the way here to point I, then ain't no type of rewards. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired. I'm just gonna rebel.
Right. Of
You
course.
know,
Of
I
course.
wanna see it through with you, and I'm gonna
Right.
express I do. But
Right.
what that particular other male would be like, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going all the way. I tell a
Right.
woman, hey, he deserves the reward, because I ain't gonna
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. Right.
I'm telling you right
Right.
now, I ain't gonna get it.
Right.
But that's only because I know. It's like knowing the answers to a test, but knowing you still
Right.
got to do the damn test anyway. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm type of I ain't gonna do it. I just ain't
Right.
gonna
And I flunk tests on purpose.
do
Like
it.
if you trying to have some kind of game or some, or you gonna see how long I'm gonna hold out. Shout out. First of all, I already see what you're doing.
Right.
Like I've had countless play sisters. So I've been talking to them. When I say all my life, I've been talking to them all my life. So I pretty much know what women gonna do, what to look out for. You know what I mean? I know how they act when they feel a certain way about a certain thing. Like so,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of mess up women with me. You know what I mean? Like, and I tell them, baby, just be yourself. You can't trick me into shit.
Nah,
You can't
nah,
trick me out of shit.
nah.
So let me save you some time and just be yourself. Let me get to know the real you. And
Yeah,
if you cool, we gonna be cool.
we're gonna be
Like I
cool.
say, I done dated some folks off and on 15, 20 years, man. They
Yeah.
they go off and get married or go off and have a relationship. I be cool with that. I don't be mad, and then they come right back. We pick right back up where we left off at.
Where we
Like
left.
I'm not a hater. If you can find somebody that's gonna do you better than what I'm gonna do, I'm not a hater. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
all for it. I'm telling
Right,
you,
right. Yeah, I'm cool with that. You
man.
know what I mean? But I'm like, hey man, I'm here to enjoy my life. You know
Right.
what I mean? As far as I know, I got one.
That's it.
If you can be a part of my life and I can still enjoy my life, you are welcome to be a part of my life. But as soon as you start irritating me or you get on my damn nerve, I'm stressing out, hey, I'm gone.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm out of here.
hey man.
Hey, I see. Hey, I see.
I see.
Sharon said, "My king brag about me. I know this because when I finally met the men and women, they say you are a queen,
Yeah, I'm
and
not.
I brag too. I will continue it in each person and own the
I'm not.
power. And
I'm not saying you can't. He can't brag on you, but I
yeah,
guarantee you, he ain't telling them nothing about his sex life with you. That's what
nah.
I'm saying. Like when you can brag about the way somebody treating you or what they doing for you, but certain personal shit, nah,
See,
hell no.
but see, I want the Lockett family to look at it this way too, and and and, and I'm gonna add some spirituality to it. And I know everybody may not go out the Bible, but I'm gonna show you something.
And tell me what
And
you
God,
holler for. I see you talking about What you talking about for?
okay, yeah, I see it. See, I want the Lockett family to understand this here. And I'm gonna assume uh Mr. Lockett asked for Miss Lockett, even when they didn't know each other. And Miss Lockett
Right,
asked for Mr. Lockett. But this
right.
the whole thing. You ask for that, and I want to remind them. Um, oh yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, yeah. Ted, if you want to come over here, let me know. I'll send you the link because I know you got something to say. You can jump in the man cave.
Yeah. So I want Miss Lockett to understand this part as well as Mr. Lockett. You asked for that in silence. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm speculating. I'm not saying they did. Whether you thought it or whether you said it out verbally in a prayer, you asked for that in silence. Now notice what God say. I just want to teach the women and men this, and this will show y'all something. God tell you when you ask something of me, go pick a corner and ask in private. That's just a short
right,
version. I'm just giving you I'm just breaking it down to a short term, so we ain't got to go all the way through the scriptures and that. He say ask in silence. He don't tell you to ask out loud. You know why? Because he know if you ask out loud, somebody gonna try to steal it. He done showed you that. He showed you
that's
that
right.
through the word. Somebody will steal what you ask for out loud, choke it, and throw it and make it waste and throw it to the wayside. So it got to be that way in your relationship. And something may not attack your relationship until the 25th, 30th. 32 years. You damn near old and gray. Someone come out the blue
Right.
den. See,
Right.
it ain't got to happen when you think it's gonna happen. See, that's what people
Nah.
don't understand with this.
Yeah. And
Big,
that's
big,
women's biggest problem. They want what they want when they want it. They ain't got no patience for shit.
hey man, listen, man. Hey, I'm telling you, keep it to yourself. And
Right.
I know it'd be hard because you want other people to be happy. But
Right.
like I say, tell people about how they can get happiness.
Right.
Don't put them in your business.
That's it.
Telling you, do
And
not
I
put
sent
them
I
in your
sent you the
business.
link, Tammy. Check your DM. If you want to come on, you can come on. But yeah, like most women have a made up world that they live in. You know what I mean? Like they expect everything to go their way. Yeah, yeah, women want it when they want it. Yes, they
Oh yeah.
do. That's what I'm saying. But everything don't come at your timing.
Mm,
That's you being unrealistic. And that's what I'm saying. Like they live in this made up world, and when anything deviates from that, they don't know how to react to it. You know what I mean? And in the real world, like I tell people, I deal in reality. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never got everything I wanted. I don't give a damn if I don't work for it or not. Yeah, I don't get everything I want. So I would be a lie to sit here and tell you that I'm gonna give you everything you want.
right.
You know what I mean? So and then I damn sure ain't finna give it to you every time you want it. Like I'll be a sucker. Like soon as you ask for something, I'm gonna give it to you. Like nah, hell no, no. It ain't finna be that.
Because a lot of shit you want ain't really worth having.
Right,
But
right.
I'm gonna do what it takes to make you happy. But
Yeah, I'm
everything,
gonna, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make sure you're happy now.
yeah, 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 yes, yeah, saying yes every moment. Listen, Black, how many times have we heard the women say, "Man, he say yes all the time to anything, man. That
And they
shit make
get
me
and
so."
they get tired of him. He a square. He lame. He too nice. Boy, I swear. And they'll come fuck with a knucklehead like me. I
Ah,
don't I don't seen it a million times. And
see,
players, quit trying to win women with your money and what you can do for them, because that's what they fall in love with. They don't fall in love with you. They fall in love with the money and what you can do.
and what you do. Well,
And
it's
as
okay.
soon as
You ain't
that
gotta
shit
go
run out,
live.
boy, they
Ask your
gone.
question.
Yeah, yeah. You can ask your question, Tammy. But yeah, as soon as that money run out, pimp, they gone. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And a lot of people that I knew that had a whole lot of money, they like to pretty much get that girl what they want, and then they be mad because she don't want to fuck with somebody that they feel like beneath them. Because
yeah,
all she really wanted was some attention.
yeah.
See,
That's
once
it.
once somebody get used to anything, it get old to them. Like if she ain't never had no money, yeah, in the beginning, yeah, she gonna love spending your money. But once she get used to it, it get old to her. You know what I mean? What else you got?
Come
You
on,
know what I
man.
mean? And most women want more time than anything.
That's
You know what
it.
I mean? You got some that want some money, but you can really pay for them and go on about your business. Like I remember when I was younger, I never understood why old players just gave up their bread so easy. And
Mm-hmm.
then one of them told me, he was like, "Look, player, let me tell you something. See, you gonna learn when I give them that little money. Oh, pimp, that's it. They can't
That's
they
it.
can't come to me for nothing. Ain't no drama, ain't no feelings, ain't no nothing. That's it. So
Hey,
I'd rather give them that little money so they can go on by their business. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, that as I got older, I see that makes sense. You know what I mean?
hey, Tammy, let me inform you and every other woman in the world on something. Now I don't know how Black gonna say it, but
Okay.
I've been hearing women say this pretty much ever since the women started in the new career working force, which put them around about to where they can just speak. Where at a time the men was the figurehead and spoke. So we're gonna go about 1995 going all the way up to 2022. Ain't no such thing as an independent woman. All right. Tell me what woman you know from the beginning. You can go back in history was independent. Ain't no woman independent. Y'all need to get out of that. Like that's a bad habit. If a man, listen, do you know what would happen to y'all women if a man let every last one of y'all be independent? Do you really know? I see. I don't want you to just react to the question. Think about if a man, in other words, the man look at the woman as well as like she the man, because you independent. And what do most men do with each other? What do most men do with each other? Um, when how's that question? What's the best way to ask that? Most hold on, let me make the statement because it's not a question. Most men are at some form of war with each other. They're competing. That's what I'm saying. They're
Right.
competing. So imagine a man competing with you, Tammy, all the time. I'm talking about every single day you wake up. And I'm curious for all the women. If a man is competing with you every day of the week, every month of the year, every decade, every quarter century, all the way up, who do you think gonna win this? Who do you really
Right.
think gonna win that? That's what I really want to know for the independency.
Right. And I think a lot of women get independent confused with self-sufficient.
With self,
Like a lot of stuff y'all claim is independent, you supposed to do anyway. Like you pay your own bills, you got your own house and all that. Okay, that's yay. That's something that we have to do. You know what I mean?
right?
So okay, so now you self-sufficient, which is cool. Like I ain't never wanted a woman to be totally dependent on me anyway. Because whatever I work for, if you don't know how to do anything or you don't have nothing, if I get sick of something, everything I don't work for goes to hell.
Yeah,
So I don't want you totally dependent on me. You
there
know
you
what I
go.
mean? I need you to know how to handle some business. Because if you don't have a job, you gonna run my businesses. So I ain't gotta do nothing but work. You know what I
Yep.
mean? I'm gonna let you handle all the logistics and all that shit because I don't want to have to do both of them. And I'd rather
Right.
have somebody that I trust anyway. You know what I mean? So if I can keep all the money in house, I'm gonna keep all of it in house. So independent, now you're self sufficient.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. Independence means you don't need a man for nothing.
You don't.
Nothing.
Yeah.
If,
I mean,
if you
what
have
do
if
you
you
need?
have some problems at the house with the house or whatever, you gonna call a woman. You're not gonna call a man. That's
No.
what independent means. You don't talking about some you don't need a man. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
The world ain't designed for you to make it to be out here by yourself.
No.
It's really not. Like I feel sorry for the women that holiday independent and they out here changing car tires and all that. It's cute to know how to do it, but
Yeah.
if you have to do it, like you shouldn't be in that position. You know what I mean? So and it's nothing wrong with a man having a strong woman.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because black women they strong by nature. Because y'all have a lot to deal with, just like we have a lot to deal with. But when you meet the right man, you be glad to tone down a little bit. You'll be glad you ain't so called independent.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear it all the time. Like, oh, I'm tired of this independent shit. Like, hey man, you should be tired because it wasn't put in place for you to be independent anyway.
It wasn't even
You was
designed.
we have to do the man and the woman. No, that's
No.
you have to do
No.
the man and the woman job when
Who
you
told
keep
you that?
hollering you independent.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's because you Christian. You can come on here too. If you disagree with me, you can come on here too
you
and
might
tell
not
tell me
agree,
what you disagree with.
but it don't mean it ain't true.
Right, right. But see, that's why a lot of women are out here by themselves because you have been told that you don't need a man. You don't really
Yeah.
believe that because
You been
if you really
hoodwinked.
believe that, you would never have a boyfriend. You know what I mean? You need men for different shit. it ain't even if it's just companionship.
Watch
Now,
this here.
if you like women, that's cool. But 9 times out of 10, that woman that you like is masculine too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They call studs.
She showed
Okay, they
resemblance of a man.
right, Now y'all holler y'all don't need no man, but you'll date a woman that walk, talk, act like, dress just like tattoo, pants hanging out their head just like a man.
You
But
don't go get a fine ass woman like you. You don't go get a good looking ass woman like you. Hold on. Hey, Black, go back 25 years. 25 years and women dealing with cars. 25 to 30 years ago, what did just about every woman have to ask a man?
Yes, sir. Change. I need my oil change.
No, I'm talking about when. Hold on, I said it wrong, Black. When they're going to purchase a car, if they knew a typical man? What did they? Hold on, or either they had to get a car fixed on. What did they ask a man to do? And why did they ask a man, Black?
Hey man, if they don't need no man, I don't know. But you need a man to know something about the car. You don't know nothing about that car. It's just how to get in it, put some gas in it. If you have to put gas in it and drive it, that's it. Like women keep their car nasty. You don't keep it. You don't keep the maintenance up on it. It's a few women that do, but most women they don't. They just jump in the car and drive it, and they drive it to give them a problem, and then they're gonna keep on driving it to tab something else instead of just getting the problem fixed. Prime example, the smoke detector. Okay, when me and him smoke detector, we change that battery as soon as we got them hit. Y'all been heard that shit so long. Y'all act like y'all don't hit no goddamn more.
Come on, man.
I mean, Black, I can't make this up, man. It's a 9-volt battery. Change that motherfucker.
Black, I got a female associate. This no lie, man. Since last year, right now today. Well, hold on. No, that was 3 days ago. Still, I hear the same beeping noise.
Yeah. And all it is a 9-volt battery. I call my dad and not a man. That's a lie. I take care of my car. No, you didn't say you didn't need a man in your life. I'm saying that means no man. If you independent, you don't mean no man. No, not your daddy, not your uncle, not your great granddaddy.
Yeah. You don't even use your daddy because you don't need a man.
Right. You don't need a man. Listen,
for you to take care of your car, I'm curious. Did your daddy teach you how to take care of the car? Did your daddy teach you how to wash that car? Did you? And did you service that car right out the gate because you know it needs service, or did your daddy have to teach you?
Right.
And see, if a man taught you all these things, this is what's letting you know. No, don't buy. Don't get upset.
And if you gotta take care of your car, that ain't nothing to brag on.
Yeah.
You should have a man doing all that. It's good that you know how to do it because you don't have a man, but that ain't nothing to brag on.
Nah. And like Black said, you are self-sufficient enough to take care of it. And you are. You know, even we teach our daughters to be self-sufficient.
Right.
But at the same time, my daughter knows she ain't no man. She knows she can't look for another woman to be as a man. She knows she can't. Put it like this here, she's self-sufficient enough to take care of her own place right now, which she has. She got that. You know, like seriously.
Will I come wash your car next week? Yeah, bring it to me. I'm not gonna come to you and watch it. Like, no, bring that motherfucker to me. I'll watch it.
Tammy, don't start.
Hey, call your dad. Tammy silly, man.
Tammy, hell, man.
Oh, we single. You single, John?
Oh, yeah.
Christian said, you single?
You know, I may go out on a date here or there, but yeah, I'm still single.
I'm not single at the moment. So
still single.
Christian, you ain't gonna do that anyway. So we already know your lawn needs to be cut. Hey, you just said you independent. What a lawnmower at? Why you ain't got a lawnmower out there?
Right. You don't need you independent, baby. What you talking about? Can someone
now you got two strong ass sons. I know one of them still at the house. He can cut that grass.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
A real man will come to me. Why do I have to bring it to you? Shout it. No, a sucker will come to you.
Right.
If I'm telling you I wash your car, all you gotta do is bring it to me. Tammy says she got football. Make one on cut the grass. But if I tell you all you gotta do is bring your car to me, shout out. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna come get it, watch it, and like, no, that's a straight sucker move. The least you can do is bring it to me. See, y'all ain't never happy. That's where y'all be fucking up at.
That's it.
Y'all ain't never satisfied. You always want some more and some more. See, when
Oh,
you ask for help,
oh,
you get an excuse. No, that ain't ask for no help. You asking me to be a sucker. I just said and told you, yeah, I watch it. Just bring it to me.
oh
You
man.
want a sucker. I ain't gonna never be your sucker. You know what I
Come
mean?
on.
Never. A
Come
real
on,
man will
Miss
come
Elise.
here and help get this y'all together with my boy. No, you got 4 boys. They don't need no help. They shouldn't.
Now I tell you what I will do. I help put you every boy you got that's 9 and older. I help put him in training so he can help maintain the yard. Now that I will do. Yeah,
Christian,
I'll
that's
show
why
him
you
that.
by yourself. To my, oh, it's my way or no way. Okay. Well, I'll take no way. You go ahead there.
Yeah, man,
See,
tell me, yeah, yeah. We don't mind showing them how to get it and keep it up. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. How big is your yard?
yeah, whatever, Christian. You know you need a man. You can talk that talk if you want to.
Christian hardcore, huh?
Nah, shit. That nigga soft as butter.
Really soft and butter.
Soft as butter. She just like to talk loud. She think that make her tough.
Yeah. She gonna be
I
all right.
know her. Yeah, she is. She gonna be by herself too. And see her son, I think her son about 18 now, so he ready to leave home. So she finna be by herself.
Oh,
I pay the grass people every 2 weeks. I pay the
what?
co-op. Oh, that's what I'm saying. And you had to take it to the co-op people? Or you
Hold
paying them to
on.
come and watch it?
Hold, hold on. I thought you say her son about 17, 18, Black.
Yeah, I think he about 17, 18.
What the hell is she doing paying? See, women, let me help tell y'all right now. Let me help tell y'all right now. Like, we do joke, but I'll be dead serious about this.
Yeah.
I don't care if this what let y'all know y'all independent women, y'all independency in the wrong places. Just because you can afford to get the grass, you can pay to get the grass done, and you can pay to get the car washed. When you got a young man, the moment your God has given you a male, and let's just say their father, their biological father, isn't there, that particular male takes on that duty. I don't give a fuck if it got football, baseball, basketball, and school. That's their duty. You know why? Because when a man go to work and he provides, whether he got one job, two job, and going to class, or taking on extra hours, guess who else's job that is? He got to get that yard done. Guess who else's job that is to wash that car? That same man. So listen.
Bless your heart, Christian. She told me he's 17. His job is to go to school, not wash the car. And yes, he can, but I don't allow him to. That's the problem. We were
Yeah.
17. We went to school and watched the car.
Come on, man.
That's the problem now. And the shit that
Oh, that's why. Oh, you live in South
we did
Carolina.
to make us like that, y'all don't let y'all son do. You got to remember, one day, baby, supposed to be able to run a house.
Yeah.
He got to be able to manage and run a house. He's not gonna know how to do shit because you don't have that tit in his mouth for so long. Y'all ruining these little boys. I promise you,
Yep.
y'all are.
Get what? My parents used to help me believe in Santa Claus, but that don't mean I grew up still thinking it. Just because they did it. See, a lot of things your parents did.
Tell me, we don't mind being a mentor, showing these little boys what to do. That's cool with me. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
So
Oh,
they do need somebody to look up to. And like I always ask women, like, y'all holler, y'all don't need a man, but she said that mean we need. I'm saying I don't have a problem being a mentor, but
nah.
I gotta have somebody that listen now.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
finna argue with them and fight with them just to try to get them to do some simple shit. Like I ain't. I
Listen.
know you kept your boys in order, so it won't be a problem because I know you didn't play the radio.
Yeah, and I
But
need. I be needing parents to understand that my tolerance Okay, we see you being facetious. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tammy. I know you're a listener because you didn't play the radio with them. I know you raised them right. Johnny
Christian.
don't listen to Black. Black already knows. I've been a boss and always gonna be a boss. Yeah, that's why you always gonna be by yourself, Shawty. That boss shit y'all be talking about. That's what keep you by yourself.
That will keep you by
Me,
yourself.
yeah, me and I want no boss.
No, 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 no.
That
Listen,
ain't what a man looking for.
if a man got a woman, if a man got his woman for a boss, she can be the CEO of her own Fortune 500 and thousand company, but
Right.
she could never be the boss of him.
That's right.
See,
You
she
gotta
can't
cut
never
that
be the
switch
boss
off.
of him. See, listen, that don't mean again he understand her job. See, a man who has the knowledge and the wisdom, he know that his woman has somehow got this company, and it's the biggest company in the world.
Right.
But when it's home time, she ain't the boss of him, and he don't
That's
treat
right.
her less than just because he her man. He know how to treat him.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? He know what he can provide to her, even though he don't. He's not an owner of a Fortune 500 company. So
That's
you
it.
ain't the boss of him, but you are a boss.
This assistant principal living her best life. I do what I want when I want. We'll know this. Women don't need a man. Okay, well, baby, if you don't need a man, you don't have to convince me. You sit here trying to convince us. Okay, you don't need a man. That's why I say
Okay.
you'll be by yourself. You
Hey,
cool with that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's
Yeah,
hey,
you cool with that?
our parents taught us something. If you like it, I got to love it.
Yeah,
You like it, I love it.
yeah. It's not gonna bother me because you don't need a man. I'm glad you don't
Okay.
need one.
Okay, well, listen here, Christian. I'm gonna say it this way so you'll know. I need a woman. See, I need a woman. Now I ain't got to have one. Put it like this here. I ain't got to have one, but I need me a woman.
Yeah.
You
Who
know.
trying to convince you, baby? I'm not trying to convince you of nothing because
Mm.
I don't have to deal with it. So no, you say you don't need a man. I believe you. Don't
Yeah,
don't get one there. It's gonna get lonely. It's gonna get lonely every now and then. Whether
yeah.
whether you want to admit that you need one or not, it's gonna get lonely. And them little toys ain't gonna help you. You're
Yeah,
gonna get
them
tired of them
toys.
toys. Yeah, them toys don't replace a man. Y'all need a woman, but still be in the streets. Baby, we 50 years old. Nigga ain't in the street no more. Y'all, I told you, y'all, shout it. Come on, man. Oh, you gonna call me after the show? Okay. It's gonna be the same thing, Sean. We know we've been going at it for years. It ain't.
Hey, hey,
It's
hey,
cute to
Mr.
me.
Tito says y'all check engine light on in y'all car. Because
they
if you
probably
check
they
engine
probably
light
got
on,
a
you need.
picture over the light so they can't see it. They got a selfie over the light so they can't see it.
Hey, Christian,
The
why
old
you
guys are the
bash?
worst.
Hold on. You know what? Let's
And what's
ask
up,
Christian the
Tanisha?
real question.
And
Christian,
she's Tanisha speaking to you. I can tell you that now.
oh, what's up? What's up, Miss English? How you doing? Hey, Christian. Yeah, yeah, Christian. When was your last relationship? Or are you in a relationship?
Nah, ain't no nigga putting up with that. I can tell you that now.
Well, I'm curious. When is your last relationship? That nigga Black saying ain't no man putting up.
Man, no man putting up with that.
Miss English, how you doing, baby? We glad you partaking in the show.
See what I'm talking about? Tanisha, come on right on. She ain't saying damn time. She don't need no man. Look at Tabby talking about fucking relationship.
Tammy done hopped on the Christian bandwagon.
Hey man,
Hey, that's what's up.
you got to get the one that you've been dealing with. You got to get them out your life. That's all it is. I can't even remember. I don't have time for the shit. I go on dates. I get aggravated too quick. Charlotte, that mean you need to go get some help.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like ain't no man just gonna be in perfect line for you. Like that shit ain't gonna happen, Charlotte. You being unrealistic. You can cancel that shit.
Yeah, this ain't utopia.
Right. Like a nigga, time he meet you, he got to be in order. All y'all the same. No, I'm not like nobody. I promise you that. I ain't like nobody.
Your patience too short. Yeah, everybody else here too. Yeah.
And Tammy, you know you'll get a nigga the blue, Tammy. So you'll get a nigga gotta be a real strong man to deal with you because you'll let a nigga have it.
Tammy, hey boy, Tammy, come on, man. All so Tammy, we
She smooth.
curious. If all
She
us the
smooth as
same,
she
what
can
that
be,
mean for your
boy.
4 boys? What that mean for them?
They just like us, all at the same.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
like
I
us.
mean, that got to be what you saying. It got to be. It got to be. I was just curious what was going.
The last day, the guy asked, "Did I want to go to the king?" So bless
What's
your
up?
heart. That's
Hold on, you talking about
bless.
as an MLK something?
Yeah.
What to see the what? I mean,
What the hell? That isn't a date. Well, I mean,
how you know you ain't know it play out?
what's a perfect date to you? Like nigga got to stop. He might have took you to the King Center to then go to dinner. Like everybody, like shout out, y'all be unrealistic, man. Every man ain't gonna do what you want when you want it.
Wow.
They say her
Oh,
boys act like
oh, Tammy, they in trouble then.
her.
They in trouble, Tammy.
I starved all day. Thought I was going to eat. Okay, what? Why you didn't tell him that you want to go eat first? It's simple. And don't say, well, he should know. No, nigga don't know you starving. Nigga don't know that. If you'd have told him you want to get something to eat first, y'all could at least got a snack or two before y'all went to the
Right.
King Center and then got dinner. You don't, and then if you don't need a man, what you doing starving all day? You should have been there
Right.
fed yourself. I'm lost. Yeah, if you don't need a man, you shouldn't even let yourself starve.
Oh shit. She said she thought she was going to eat good.
Bless your heart. So you using men.
Right, right.
You
And
should have been there 8 already. You don't need no man.
Tammy talking about tell them fuck them bitches. Hey, Tammy, come on, man.
He had a plan. That's what I'm saying. His plan was to go to the King Center first.
Did she just say we gonna discuss the day before? If you got the plan, we ain't got to discuss nothing.
You ain't got to tell me nothing.
Yeah, all I know is we gonna hang out.
I'm saying you using it for a meal. You should have been already there 8. You don't need no man. You should have already been there fed yourself.
Right.
Yeah, the first thing gonna hit my 8. Well, let me make sure she done 8. Now that probably ain't the first thing on their mind, baby.
Hey, she must forgot she was independent.
Hey man, yeah, she done forgot that quick.
No, I'm just teasing with you right there, Christian. I'm just teasing you. I'm just busting your chops. You know, this is the thing that men get to do right here, bust your chops a little bit. Tammy.
And
Hey,
I'm telling you,
Tammy,
she
listen,
probably over there rolling her neck and everything. She
Tammy, you need to
fussing at the
send them to
computer.
their daddy, like for real. I mean, yeah, because if you telling them to fuck them bitches, come on, Tammy. Come on now.
Yeah, but Christian with that attitude, I see why it's hard to find a good man. You got the wrong attitude, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, you going in looking at it wrong.
Yeah, you got the wrong attitude.
I'm curious to say, I got to ask you though, Christian. I mean, just like Black said, if y'all walked around there for an hour and a half, why you just can't say, hey, you know what? Are
But
you home?
the way she said that they ain't even make it to the King's Son. She didn't go.
God,
I
so she
think.
fucked the date up.
Yeah. Now, if you with a nigga, you tell him you hungry, I'm sure he'll take you to get something to eat.
The reason a man asked the woman to pick the place because they know that most women are finicky about places to eat. That's why. Now I can direct you somewhere, but you'll just like it just because of me, but you really don't like it. See, I want you to eat what you want to eat. Because most men, unless they just really a health nut, they can eat anything. It ain't like women. Women just finicky
Right,
eaters.
right. So I gotta. So when I pick the place, why you got something to say? Shit, if you man around. But I'm saying, shout out, yeah,
Oh,
on the first date, you ain't no need in trying to pick somewhere real expensive. You know what I mean? That's why he asking you to see where your head at. You ain't got to pick the most expensive place. Johnny. She said next time. Chrissy said next time she come to Atlanta, take her out.
okay. Listen, what I'm saying. How I do things and how men do things is different. All right. Let me make that totally known. If my budget say Fogo de Child, that's where we at. If my budget say Chili's, that's where we at. You know,
Oh,
that's just me. And guess what? If you don't want to go, you ain't got to go. Cause I'ma eat.
right.
Yeah. I'ma eat.
Just
I
like
can't wait on you. You
Johnny,
know
you missing the fight.
what she say?
Christian said, "Goddamn, next time she come to Atlanta, you take her out." Tanisha said, "Oh no, they fighting over you already, player."
Oh,
Chloe said, "Well, a man should ask a woman what she likes, what kind of food she likes, where she has eaten before. It's a part of the conversation. That's what we saying.
yeah. You missed
Instead
it,
of us
Flo.
just picking somewhere, a lot of y'all have y'all favorite places y'all want to eat.
Right.
I rather ask you what you want than me to try to hope you like where I take you.
Tanisha,
Hold
you
up,
say you'll be down there
relax.
tomorrow. Okay, baby.
Yeah, Christian, to my we ain't going to no chili. See that what I'm saying, Christian? That's
See
why your ass by yourself.
that why you by yourself right there,
That's why
Chris.
you by yourself.
Hey
Just like
man.
she bragged about, I didn't listen to you when you tried to coach me in kickball. Okay, that ain't nothing to brag on either.
Right.
That's why you never played a real season with me. You only came to practices because you don't like to listen. See, y'all, I told y'all brag about the wrong thing, baby.
See,
Now
listen.
you showing everybody that you not willing to cooperate with nobody.
Right. And you ungrateful, Christian.
She don't eat fried foods. I don't eat a lot of soul food. What you eat, Sean? But once you ask me out, you have the tools to choose. Yeah, we really just asking you what you like. Just like Christian, see, she hard to deal with. How am I supposed to know she don't eat fried food? How am I
Right.
supposed to know she don't eat soul food? That's why we ask. You might be vegan. We
Listen,
don't know.
listen. I want women. I want women to understand this too, though. And I'm gonna be serious right here. Don't sit here and ask a man to open up his wallet for $500, $1,000 meal, and don't and you saying in his mind he shouldn't be looking forward to something for that type of money.
Right, right,
See, that's why I say
right.
what I do versus what other men do is different. See, no, hold on, I ain't gonna even go back that far, Black. I ain't gonna go back that far. But I do want women to really understand that. Do not ask a man to open up his wallet for that far, and you ain't willing to go other lengths down the road. Because I mean, hell, what else is he gonna look for? You done used him for every goddamn thing.
Now Christian talking about you can keep your money. She'll take you out.
I don't need no
She,
goddamn woman to take. Oh, excuse me. I don't
hey
need a
man,
woman to take
let them do it, pimp. If they don't need no man, they want to be the man. Let them do
it.
it. I feel
Listen,
I feel like I feel like I deserve a meal anyway. So take me out.
man. Listen, Black. Listen, Christian. I say this with all honesty. A woman, listen. A seven-figure woman really can't afford me, Christian. And like
Right,
people who know me,
right,
they'll tell you that. And I don't even have seven figures. I'm telling you. I just grew up fast and young, and I was just keeping it real because I don't mind telling. I was just I spoiled myself in ways that, believe me, nah, it's okay, Christian. I'm still a gentleman. My grandparents instilled that into me. If I can't do for the woman, then I'll just sit at home until I can do for her. I'm just one of those type of guys. You know, nah, I
But see,
respect that.
that's That's what's wrong with her. She want to wear the pants.
Yeah,
Like,
I
shawty,
see that.
a man ain't gonna be serious with a woman that want to wear the pants. We got on the same outfit.
Oh, man.
Nah, I need my woman feminine. I need her to be feminine as possible. I don't need you being a tough guy. I'm not gonna argue with you about who the man in the relationship.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
man.
let you do it a couple times. Then I'm gonna leave your ass alone. Like
No,
it's
Christian, you're
not
not
even
a
for
true
discussion.
Leo. You just a woman, baby. You a woman before the
Right.
Leo. You a woman, Christian. That
Oh
what I
man, you
but I
talking about the
need you to
man? The
conform
man
into
can't
being the
afford it.
lady. No, no, Tammy, ain't no man, ain't no woman wearing no pants around me. What type of man you been
Nah,
dating? Man, I know your
nah.
kid's father. You got 4 boys. I know your kid's father ain't taught you that. Like seriously, come on now. Come on, we gonna be real on here. This
Yeah,
ain't that
y'all.
reality shit
A
y'all get
man,
off.
a real man don't want to date another man, baby. Y'all can forget about that shit.
Nah, nah. Let me let me give y'all a little history. Blake, you mind if I give him a
Christian,
little history on my mama right
go
quick? I'm
ahead.
gonna
Christian,
just
talk about some.
real.
You can't afford her. Like, shout, what are you talking about, man?
She said what?
What you can't afford her. You can't afford her either. Like, what?
Oh,
What are you? Bless your heart, baby.
oh. Christian just so spoiled, boy. I tell you.
That's why she by herself. She got problems.
Yeah, 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 Christian. You come on. You know what? Hey, Black, invite Christian to the show next week. Cause I see
She
right
she
now
can come
she
on.
need.
She can come on here now if she want to. Like, she just talk all that rah rah. She ain't trying to do that.
Tammy, I see you still being facetious. You really listen, Tammy. One thing I know about a woman, you don't have 4 boys. You don't really believe what you're saying. You just doing it to see who you can get a rise out of. You done spit out 4 kids. You ain't spit out one. If you had to spit out one, I might believe. You done spit out 4. So you know better. You know better. Your mind might be boggling a little bit about what's real and what ain't, but yeah, you know better. You know better. Most definitely. You know, ain't no woman got no business wearing no pants. Woman ain't well. Let me say it this way: ain't no woman wearing no pants around me. Period. So she can forget that. Oh, okay, that good. I'm glad he spoiled you. He's supposed to spoil you, but I ain't your daddy. I
Right.
ain't the one that helped birth you.
Just like I said, the little boys ain't gonna never date their mama. You ain't gonna never date your daddy, baby. I hope. So if you expecting your man to be like your daddy, hey man, like again, y'all living in a fabricated world. And Christian, I sent you the link too. If you want to come on here, you can come on here.
Oh, she said she got a wisdom teeth pulled. Okay, I can dig that. I know how painful that is. Make sure you
Yeah, but
keep the warm water on there at night. I
that
know how
toothache
bad.
ain't stopping your ass for typing that bullshit. You can come
Right.
on here and speak that bullshit. We'll listen to it.
See that,
We'll
Christian?
translate it.
Christian, you knew how to act right. It'll be a man that with a warm towel repeatedly, putting it on there so it calm down and give you medicine. You go on to sleep. It'll be over in a couple of days.
Oh,
Oh shit.
you don't went from a nigga can't afford you to you'll spoil me. Like you just be talking that rah rah. And then you talk about you ain't in pain. You can come on. Let us hear that bullshit come out your mouth.
Hey.
Y'all some internet gangsters. No, tell me for real. But Christian, yeah, she an
Oh yeah,
internet
tell me
gangster.
for real, Black.
Yeah, tell me for real. Tell me don't play the radio. She
Damn.
mean, she sweet, but she mean as hell. So, and
Oh
she
man.
got a mouth that most niggas can't handle her mouth. I can tell you that now.
Hey, Tammy. Tammy, we gotta wash your mouth out with soap. I see that because she got on that FD's baby daddies. Oh, hey, come
Yeah.
on. Come on, man. She said, Black, you know I ain't no gangster.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know
no.
it. I
Yeah,
said Tammy gangster. You just on that rah rah shoulder. You just talk a lot. I can handle mine. You know that. I don't know it. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know it. All I hear is rah rah come out your mouth. Whenever I talk to you, it's all rah rah.
What is one of the, you know what? This is something for all y'all women. I'm gonna give y'all a question. What is the first thing? Oh, okay. Good night, Miss Hayes. But for the rest of y'all women, what is one of the first things y'all would like to see in a man from day one showing interest? If y'all both meet eye to eye, what is one of those first
One day
things?
I need to do that. What day you want to come on here, tell me? You let me know what day. Whatever day you tell me is good for you, I will bring you over here. Communication.
That's
Christian,
good.
how you want communication when all you gonna do is spit all that bullshit? Tammy say you need your own car. God damn, who are y'all dating?
Yeah, who you dating?
God damn.
God damn.
Don't lie on the first day. Like
Good.
what type niggas are y'all meeting?
Yeah, what kind of lie being told on the first? On
On money or job? Why
good,
lie? We don't know each other. Why lie? Your own house.
good gracious. Man, what kind of guys y'all meeting out here, man?
Right. And then y'all shit. A nigga get a whole laundry list with y'all. And we talking about the first day. The first day y'all meet him, he gotta have all this shit in order.
Good gracious, boy. But I guess I'm tripping with the on job and on money.
45 and up, and they still with kids. You should be able to recognize that off top. And if it taking you for to recognize that they with the shits, it's something you slow.
Yeah.
Please be divorced. Yes,
Hey,
he need to
hold
be stable with his own. Yeah, Chloe, I'm saying we agree with
it. Yeah.
you. The older guys are the worst than the young ones. How you figure that? What's how the older guys worse? And then if the young ones are better, grab you a young one.
Right.
It's simple. If that would work for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh damn, Tammy said you need to be divorced. Good gracious. Damn,
yeah,
Tammy.
yeah. He do need to be divorced. Like I don't date separated women.
Yeah.
Well, what I mean, I date them, but I don't take them serious.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't had a couple of them get mad at me. And one had done tell me I think she had been separated for 19 years. I'm like, okay, why you ain't got divorced yet? You know what I mean? But then once I realized that a lot of them don't get divorced because they want to hold on to those rights that the first wife get if
Right.
something happened to them. You know what I mean? So they want to hold on to that. So hey man, you gotta man. When
Yeah, I
somebody
definitely.
that's one reason why I haven't got married. Like when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. I ain't no
Go.
piece of paper finna hold me with you. You ain't finna keep no ties on me.
Ah.
Nah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. You know what I mean?
Oh snap! So you out of there on the black?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I think if I ever got married, man, and that's why I try to tell any woman, you know, if I get married, I don't plan on divorcing. Like straight up. I mean,
Right,
like
right.
like we in it all the way. You know what I'm saying? We in it. So you got to know. That's why I tell women and men, hey man, know who your partner is. Like
That's right.
really find out who your partner is. Cause
Before you get married.
Christian, you was married for 8 years. That was
And
both of y'all
what
first marriage, Christian.
right, and what happened? And she told me we always go back and forth. Yeah, we do. But Shawty, you're entertainment. Like I can have fun with you because we not dealing with each other on some real shit. What happened to your marriage of eight
Yeah, what you do,
years?
Christian?
Noah was her. And I don't want to hear the same thing. Well, he cheated. Oh,
Right.
that's He was her high school sweetheart. That's your son. Okay, well, what happened in the marriage? If that's your high school sweetheart, y'all should have been good. I just had a good, but just last year, but he said, yeah, Tammy, yeah, you the average man can't handle you, Tammy, because you say whatever.
Well,
That's
guess
on
what?
some real shit. That's my nigga. I love her to death, but Tammy, yeah, she'll snap. she she will snap.
So,
We grew
Christian,
up. We still cool.
okay. Well,
I'm
guess
saying you
what,
still ain't
Christian?
saying. Yeah, how y'all grow apart? That's what I'm saying. If y'all were high school sweethearts, how y'all grow apart? I'm not gonna stop saying what I need to say just because you're doing for me. Well,
Damn, Tammy.
that give him no reason to keep doing for you. If I gotta,
Right.
I'm not paying for somebody that's gonna raise hell with me all the time. I'm not finna pay for that.
So you want him to be your peace, but you want to be his hell, Tammy. Nah,
Right.
Tammy, that ain't adding up, baby. That ain't adding up at all.
And you talk
Hey,
about some
Christian,
military and some other things.
Christian, I'm gonna
What's
give you the quick version. Oh no, guess what, Christian?
nah,
This
nah,
you
you ain't gotta tell none of
nah,
your business.
nah. You gotta do that. Not at all. I was just gonna tell you, Christian. I just want you to know you were still married. I mean, that's just because you got married by the word. You hadn't got married by the word, Christian. I wouldn't tell you that. If y'all had went off to some shoreline and just said, "Hey, we just husband and wife," without no ordained person saying it to you, yeah. But yeah, Christian, I'm just giving you the quick version.
Tammy said she just be expressing how she feel.
Hey,
Yeah, but
Tammy.
you can't punk a nigga out while you expressing how you feel.
Yeah. That ain't
There's a way to do it and still keep the relationship.
Tammy. You got some nerve. You just admitted that you got a guy doing for you, and you ain't gonna act right.
Still, why people try to get back together to do what? Get back to where y'all was. That never made sense to me. If I divorce you, I don't want you. I don't want to marry you again. I might fuck with you again, but I don't want to marry you again because it's a reason why we went all the way to getting divorced.
Yeah, but you know what though, Black? That goes back to that thing when we was talking about what was that a couple of weeks back when we was having the discussion. Just imagine, and Christian, this for you. Just imagine doing something wrong and God penalized you on the second, third, or fourth time of doing the same thing over and over.
Right.
And we just talking about 3 or 4 times. I'm talking about how many times your mind done corrected you on something so small and minute that it's still a no. So that's what I want you to see, Christian. See that's why I be saying, Black, in the marriages, I really be needing people to understand when you talking about I do, you need to be understanding that God's word ain't gonna change because
Right.
God's word ain't gonna change just because you talking about, oh, we tried to fix it. Because right now, Christian, I really want to keep it real with you. It's just like I commit fornication. I would need you to understand that you and Mr. Hayes committing adultery if y'all sleeping with somebody else. And that's why y'all done separated. Now, see, like I said, I'm just giving you these quick versions that most pastors ain't gonna be able to give to you out the same book you got married up under. That most people who say they're a minister, they haven't been ordained to get this. What I'm giving to you, Miss Hayes. Like I'm really being serious.
Yeah.
Then
Well, yeah. Trust me, I can tell your mouth is the downfall. Yeah, like that's
okay,
that's for most women. Not trying to be funny, but a lot of time that's for most women. Cause like when y'all argue, y'all gonna say everything to chop a man head off. Like y'all gonna get all the way down. You know what I mean? So
you
some
legally
shit you can't recover from.
right. What? Well, that's the whole thing. With the God grace and Christian Hayes. When you got married, didn't God tell you for better or for worse, to death do you apart? See, you might be divorced on paper. I just need you to understand you ain't divorced nothing from God.
Yeah. And you talking about some, you try to hit him hard, but boo, that ain't that. See, that's what I'm saying. That ain't nothing to brag on.
Yeah.
You can't expect a man to still see you the same way and you trying to tear him down, baby. It don't work like that. It don't work
Hey,
like that.
hey, Christian, I'm just here to give you some truth that even sometimes parents don't know. I don't know if your parents knew it or not. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you right now. And Black done heard me say that my own mama, she didn't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm just saying. I tell everybody, do not get married, and you know you ain't willing to go the full green mile. You know, and that's all the way. That mean you willing to walk to
For
the
sure.
lightning rod. The lightning rod means death. That's all that means. So that means that's how far you going. You going all the way to death, just like it speaks of. And I know
Right.
how, I'm with Black. Shit, we can get mad. Black, I mean, me and you both know that. We could get mad at any second and be like, man, fuck this shit. But
Mm-hmm.
that's why I try to remind people, just imagine doing something. And God be like, man, you know what? All right, this your second time. F it then.
So,
Well, we
like she talk
appreciate
about guys lie too much. She don't trust y'all. Shawty, how many guys you done date? It's a very small number compared to all the men that's out here.
it. Yeah,
All
for real.
guys ain't the same.
Nah.
All guys ain't the same. And then you got to know in the beginning of the relationship, it's men and women lying, both of them. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
their true self in the beginning of the relationship.
Mm-mm.
That's why we sit here telling you don't give a man your all in the beginning of the relationship.
In the beginning.
Get to know him first. And
Yeah.
like I've always said, you not gonna know what you got until you get into a crisis. Like everybody I date, I gotta before we ever think about getting married, I got to live with you. You know what I mean? Because you can
Yeah.
clean up shit for a month, you can clean up shit for a week or the weekend, but I need to know how you when you get comfortable. But
Yeah.
that's when people gonna start seeing all the bullshit when
Yep.
y'all get comfortable, and that's on both sides.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you 38. I'm saying, well, if you ain't had too many, that means how can you say all guys lie? All guys not the same.
And
So,
what you had to
and I
learn, Miss Tanisha?
okay, well, take your ass on the sleep, Christian. You keep hollering. You don't say goodnight about 4 times.
But you know what, Christian? I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud you seeking that counseling, though. I got to say that. That's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
move.
yeah. She
That is
definitely
a
need
good
that
move.
counselor. Yeah, yeah.
She said her
Just the
mouth
shit
ain't
she
so.
done. Just the shit she done bragged on tonight. Let me know she really need counseling. I appreciate it, Tammy. But hey,
Oh
man,
yeah. Oh yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true.
you know, Black done lived a long time. I done dealt with every type woman out here, so I done seen it across the board, and a lot of shit is the same with all y'all, but y'all do have some difference in y'all. But
Mhm.
some of shit just in a woman nature, just like a lot of shit, it just in a man nature.
That's good.
Like some shit you gonna have to deal with. You know what I mean? We got some of the same characteristics, but we not all the same.
No.
You know what I mean? And yeah, Tanisha, I be on your ass about a whole lot of shit because
Yeah,
you
that's a
don't
good
you don't
thing.
like to listen. She like to come back and tell Black, you know what, you were right. Okay, well, just listen to me when I'm telling you. I'm trying to save you some time.
That's right. That's right. Trying to give you a cheat sheet.
Yeah,
No, that's real though. Shit, man.
yeah.
You can't. You listen. We ain't God. You can't give y'all. Well, listen. I done had many nights sitting up there to where God granted me the wisdom, just being like, let me show you what I deal with. And when I'm looking at everything he take, when you're able to sit back and look at everything he take for you to wake up the next day and get ready to do the same thing that you didn't supposed to do yesterday.
Right, right. And you'll say it, man. I know I'm supposed to be doing this, but
I,
goddamn it, you'll do it again. Yeah,
So, hey man, listen, you can't give your all. But see, that's what these discussions are for. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Cause how many of us really grew up with that type of information? We just talking of tonight. I'm talking about, but really grew up with it. It's a difference. You done heard it here and there, but I'm talking about to where it can
Right,
get broke down to you to where you can understand it, you can comprehend it. You know,
right,
man, hey, boy, man, you mess around and give somebody your all, and this person ain't deserving of it. And then, better yet, what about the person who don't even know what to do with it? Now you gotta
right,
hope and guess that they
right,
learn. It's like hoping and guessing the motherfucker learn how to read who ain't never learned how to read. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Don't have the education, and now you find out
right,
they 50 or 48, and here it is. You thinking they know how to read? Come to find out, now you got to teach them how to read. Want to know how to read? So it's that same
right,
thing. You giving yourself everything you got to them, and they don't even know what to do with it. You stuck.
right. Yep. And we not all trained for y'all. Like women will say, I ain't like no other woman. Okay, well, how do I supposed to just come in knowing what you expect and what you want?
Right.
Just like men ain't the same. You're not supposed to automatically go into a situation thinking that, oh, I know men. I know exactly what he wants. No, you don't. That
No,
that
no.
man is gonna have something different about him that you gotta cater to if you want him to be your man. That the next man might not have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then y'all have to understand too that you're not gonna be gold to everybody. Like you might be gold to me, but then to Johnny, you might not be shit.
Yeah. Might
And
be
you
called.
just you the same person. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Mm-mm.
You have to be the apple of that man's eye for him to treat you the way that you want to be treated. If you're not the apple of his eye, baby, you get whatever.
That is
You really do.
for real. Now that's the truth. You got to
Yeah,
he got to see something. He got to see something in you to make
right.
him want to be good to you.
That's right.
Got to.
Yep. And I'm sure it's the same for y'all, but men gonna be good to who they choose to be good to. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You can be the perfect woman to one man, but then the next man might be like, "Shawty, you ain't shit,"
Yeah.
and you being the same exact person, and y'all are the same way. And this is what I tell women too. Like we have the same feelings and emotions that y'all have. We're just taught not to show ours.
Yeah.
Well, y'all like to express y'all's. No,
Mhm.
we especially now these newer men I have seen that they have became more emotional.
Yeah.
But an older player, I say anywhere from 40 on up, you ain't gonna get too much emotion out of them.
Nah.
You know what I mean? And if you do, you probably better watch it. You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
Like on some real shit, you probably better watch
I agree.
it. You know what I mean? Because most men 40 and up, damn sure they not gonna give you a lot of emotion.
Nah.
You know what I
Nah.
mean? Because we weren't brought up to show our emotion. And yeah, we do go through shit, and then when we need to talk to somebody, we don't mind coming to you because we know that well, we at least feel like you gonna respect us after we come to you at a vulnerable moment.
Mm-hmm.
But most women don't know how to respect the man after he done been vulnerable.
Right.
They'll go and tell their friends, well, you know, this bitch ass nigga just did this nigga just cried for this nigga. That's why a nigga not in a hurry to show y'all his emotional side or
Mm-mm.
share shit with you. Because y'all would take it and use it against him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on you. When you lock in with somebody, it should be you and them against the world.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't have to second guess that. He shouldn't have to worry about, damn, I want this shot to sit here telling my bid. I want this shot to sit here telling my bid. Hey, man shouldn't have to even worry about that.
No.
You know what I
Not at
mean?
all.
And we know everybody got somebody that they talk to.
Of course.
But even the people that you talk to, you can't tell them every single detail of your business.
Nah. Nah.
You know what I mean? So
Because everything ain't meant to be shared in that way.
right,
You know,
right,
you should know your limitations.
right,
Now, unless you just ain't got no outlet for that moment for a real serious situation, it I would say it's understandable. but not
Right,
everything. Yeah, definitely not
right.
everything.
And then like for me with my homeboys, most of them married. Okay, so I do know what pillow talk is. So it's certain shit I can't tell my homeboy because 9 times out of 10 it's automatic
Yeah,
that you gonna tell your girl. Not saying that you snitching me out, not saying that you being malicious or none of that. It's just automatic that that's who you talk to.
yeah,
So
yeah.
certain shit, you it's automatic that you gonna tell her. But I know that.
There you
So I couldn't talk to you about nothing that I don't want going nowhere. Cause
right.
I don't care how much I tell you, hey pimp, this between me and you. Nigga, everybody got somebody that they talk to. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So like I said, I live in the real world. I don't live in this make believe shit where, yeah, my homeboy he ain't gonna talk to he ain't gonna even talk to his wife about this shit. Like
Yeah.
nigga, 9 times out of 10. Now if his wife's smart, she know how to be quiet about it,
Right.
but she got somebody she talk to too.
That's right.
So when you have that pillow talk with her, hey man, she gonna tell somebody. Like most people can't hold a secret.
Nah, nah.
They got to tell somebody. And if they think that y'all two paths ain't gonna never cross, shit, they'll talk about
Yeah. Most definitely.
it.
I agree.
Yeah, they'll talk about it. You know what I mean? So anything that I think is top notch secret, I don't get that shit to nobody because I don't want the pressure to be on you to not to be able to talk. You know what
Right.
I mean? Just like certain shit I do, you ain't nobody gonna know it because whenever something happens and motherfucker trying to find out something about me, I want you to be honest when you say I don't know.
Right.
Because most people can tell when you're lying. You know what I mean? So
Boy.
I really want you to say I don't know, and I want you to be for real about it. That way, it won't. You know what I mean? It won't get divulged. You know what I
That
mean?
is.
So and you gotta have somebody that like women. If you don't trust a man, never try to enter into a relationship with him. Like
Yeah.
you ain't got to be in the bed with nobody you don't trust.
Yeah, for
You
real.
know what I mean? So that's why I be listening to women talking about some. Yeah, but I can't submit to him. I don't respect him like that. Well, shit, you ain't got to be with that man.
Yeah, what you
If
waiting
you with a
for?
man that you don't that you automatically know you don't want to submit to, you ain't got to be with him. And be when we say submit and submission, it's not what y'all think it is.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah,
Like
we ain't talking about
when y'all hear the
get
word
down
submit,
home. Yeah.
right? Y'all think that means yes sir,
Right.
yes master. No, it don't mean that. And like I said on another podcast, well, if you got a real relationship, 9 times out of 10, the man wants you to handle all the shit around the house and all that. Man, we don't have time for all the details of all that shit that goes on within the family, within the household. We don't we too busy worried about what the fuck going on in these streets out here because these streets are treacherous. So I'm not trying to worry about well goddamn I need this at the house and all that shit. So when we say submit, 90% of the house you run anyway.
Mhm.
90 shit some of y'all 95 100% of the house. A man just want to know what I say I just like to make the final decision. 9 times out of 10, the final decision gonna be whatever you want it to be anyway. I just want to know what the problem is because as a woman, if you can't fix a situation, it's 90% of the time you're gonna look for your man to fix that situation. I just like to know the situation before we have a situation because I might already know how to fix the situation. Or I might be done did something or been through something that you finna go through that I can tell you, look, Shawty, you need to do this, this, and this. And I won't have shit to clean up.
Yeah.
But if you go out and do it on your own and then you bring it to me when it's real fucked up, I might not be able to fix it. You know what I mean? So and then like I said, I got connections and know people everywhere, all around the country. So a lot of shit that problem that we might run into, man, 9 times out of 10, I got somebody that either know how to fix the situation or can fix the situation. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So just give me the opportunity to make that shit do what it do before you create a problem. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by submission. Now,
Yeah.
I'm sure every other man might have they own got that interpretation of it, but you should know that man what he mean by submitting. Asking, okay, what does it mean when you want a woman to submit to you? What does it mean to you? And then you just listen to him. And then, like I tell people too, don't tell somebody that you're gonna do something if you know you're not gonna do it. Like if you
Yeah.
say, okay, well, I'm gonna leave your ass if you cheat. Okay, when they cheat, because it's 9 times out of 10, it's gonna come to a point where they're gonna try you just to see if they can get away with it.
Yeah.
So if they cheat and you don't leave, hey man, they know you just full of hot air. So now
That's it.
they ain't gonna be scared to do something else. They can listen to you raise hell and all that shit. Okay, because 9 times out of 10, when you start raising hell, man gonna tune your ass out anyway.
Anyway.
You know what I mean? So you can raise hell all you want to. As long as your ass don't leave, we good. Oh shit, she just mad right now. She'll be all right in a minute.
She'll be all
No, but
right.
when you tell somebody, and same thing go for women. When you tell a woman you gonna leave if she do a certain thing, okay. If you don't leave when she do it, pimp, she know she got
Oh man.
you. She know she
Like,
got you.
like Chuck.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Like you just gotta be, you gotta say shit that you really gonna do, and you gotta do it for real, because it's gonna come a time where your car gonna get pulled.
Go ahead, pull. It is.
They don't, because women love a man that can handle them. They not man handle them,
Right, right.
but they like a man that can handle them.
They can handle
Like I said, I done seen many dudes that give a woman every single thing she goddamn want.
it.
She get
Mm-hmm.
tired of that nigga faster than any goddamn thing. Because everybody likes a challenge.
Yep.
If you're not a challenge, hey man, they gonna get bored with you real quick. You know what I mean? So, and I done heard it a million times. Like this nigga give me anything. This nigga do anything I tell him. That nigga make me sick. He a square. He lame. He's like, come on, pimp. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Because the worst thing you can do is make that woman lose respect for you.
That's it.
Like I done been the only one to tell a lot of women no. They be like, hold on, no, what you mean no? A nigga ain't never told me no. Well, you just heard it for the first time.
You heard from.
You know what I mean? And they, believe it or not, they might not like it when I do it, but they respect it, pimp.
Yeah, yeah,
They respect it. You know what I mean? So, hey man, and life ain't hard, man.
yeah.
You either gonna be a player or you gonna get played.
Oh, you gonna get
And
played,
it's more followers than leaders.
boy.
Most people want to be followers because it don't take no energy to be a follower. You just doing what you tell. You know what I mean? But to be a leader, to stand up for some shit that you believe in, hey, it ain't easy.
Nah, it ain't.
It ain't
No,
easy.
that's
You
a
know what I
real
mean? So a lot of
back-breaking
people gonna
job,
say
man.
yeah. A lot of people gonna say you're crazy, you mean, you man, he's stupid. Yeah, okay. But I did it my way. You know
For
what I
real.
mean? So, and that's what I'm responsible for. I'm responsible for me.
That's it. Number
So
one. Number
that's
one
it.
for real.
That's it.
Well, hey, Black, it's like you said, man. Hopefully, man, this do give them some enlightenment, for those
Yeah.
who choose to take it in. And like you say, it's easy to follow. It is, man.
Yeah.
It is because it don't take no job. I mean, it ain't no hell of a job following. Because that
Right.
means you letting somebody else be responsible
That's right.
for you.
That's right.
You may be taking out the actions,
That's right.
but you saying, okay, it's all right to lead me, you know, and you could be getting misrepresented.
Yeah, you gotta hope they lead you the right way now.
Yeah.
And most people that got a lot of followers, they not leading everybody the right way now.
No.
They try to get you to do what they want you to do, what's in their best interest.
And that's what got a lot of women out here confused. That's
Right.
why so many of y'all say the same thing. Because honestly, y'all ain't understanding. Y'all really following poor leadership.
Right.
It's even a poor leadership for a man to give you everything. See, he
Right.
got to know how to give you everything. If
That's
I
right.
just up and give you everything as a man, that's poor leadership.
That's
Because
right.
who's the hell to say you don't deserve everything you ask for? Oh, just because you my wife, just
Right.
because you my woman, you deserve that. What? You you don't cook, or if you do cook, you cook with attitude. You
Right.
you don't appreciate what I bring to the table for you to lay the table out. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? You do it with an attitude. So when it's time for this new car, or it's time for this new object to go into the house, or it's time for this new wardrobe you want, then here it is. I'm finna give it instead of saying, nah, you know, here go $300. Going down to Walmart, get you some gift.
Right.
Because this really what you put into the relationship. What you put in is what you get out. You know, you you'll have a person who maybe can't put out nothing financially, but them put everything up here and charge the positive battery into your life.
That's right.
And that's
That's
gonna
right.
mean more than ever than the financial that you meant for them. Because if they put something up here and charged you with it of positivity, that person done went out and got the money. We see
Right.
that all day long. We
Right.
hear stories about that all the time. Man, my wife used to speak this into me all the time, man, and I just finally just believed and took off. Or we done heard women say the same thing about the man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Man, this dude would just stay on me about this. He'll stay on me about that. And finally, I just stepped on out there, man, and he made sure he did what he could to carry me to the way, and then this where we at.
Right. Right.
So that's what I mean. Y'all women, man, y'all got to understand the difference between a positive leadership role and a negative leadership role.
Right.
Then you also got to know the role of, you know what, I just ain't gonna cause no problems here, and I'm gonna try to keep it comfortable. But yet, that's a stagnant place because the person, the other individual, is basically saying like, damn, something ain't here, something ain't working. That because the person who is there, they just in a comfort zone. And so here it is, you trying to excel to the next level, but you ain't understanding why am I so stagnant here? Like it ain't bad, but it ain't all that. And you not knowing this person has said to its own self, you know what, it's all right here. It's all right what we got. We ain't gotta go no farther. And yet one of y'all want to go, y'all want to keep climbing, but yet he or she can't put the battery in your back. See, and when
Right.
you ain't got that one, the one who can't put the battery in your back, you don't even understand. You got a negative charge,
Right.
and you're gonna be years down the road. And by the time you look up, that's when you're gonna realize you've been in a stagnant position.
Right.
So y'all women, man. Hey, man. You know,
I think that's the hard part of life. Like people have to recognize what's meant for them and that what's
yeah,
not meant for them. Like that's really the hardest part of life. Because like I
mm-hmm.
say, when something meant for you, you don't have to work as hard for it.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? It comes in. Not saying it's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be easier.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it's meant for you. You know what I mean? And that's with them having to recognize the right person that's meant for them. And just because you don't get your way all the time, that don't mean that's not the right situation for you. You know what I
right.
mean? Like you said, you're not supposed to always get your way.
Nah,
You know what I mean? You're
nah.
not you're
I'm
not
listening. You
supposed
go
to.
ahead.
Yeah, you're not supposed to always get your way. You're supposed to have somebody that tests you and keep you on your toes. You know what I mean? That's the way you stay sharp.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I never wanted somebody just run over or you'll just do whatever. if you know a better way of doing something, I want you to tell me. You know what I mean? Don't sit there and be scared to talk to me or whatever. Just tell me what you think. You do have a voice in what we're trying to build. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to do everything by myself. I
Right.
want somebody I can build with. Because then I got somebody I can lead something to. Like if I got to do
Mm-hmm.
everything by myself, I ain't gonna want to leave shit to nobody. You know why? Because ain't nobody help me get it, and you not gonna
Right.
respect it if I leave it to you. You know
Man.
what I mean? Now, if you help me get it, yeah, you gonna respect it because you seen the work that I had to put in to get it, and that's with relationships, that's with business, that's with everything. Like if we both got something that we don't put into the relationship, ain't neither one of us gonna be in no hurry to leave.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, the hardest part of life is to recognize what's meant for you, so you can get where you try to be. You know what I
Right.
mean? And everybody not being put in your life to help you either. Some people are meant to be a distraction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gonna get tests. So and it's not a bad thing because you should learn off every bad relationship.
Yeah.
Now it becomes a problem if you keep doing the same shit. If you keep repeating the same mistakes, that's when it's a problem. Like it's some women I've been hearing talking about men ain't shit since they was in they goddamn teenage years. You know, men ain't shit. Well, goddamn, you ain't figured this shit out 30 years later. You ain't you
Right.
ain't you still gonna do the same thing. That means it's you attracting the same thing, which is a problem on your end, not their end,
Yeah, but
because
guess
you're
what though,
attracting the
Black?
same thing. So you need to fix yourself.
But guess what too, Black? It's a trip because I heard when Tammy said she said she just had a good man, right? And then she
Right,
said her mouth
right,
fucked up. So is
right,
it really men ain't shit or is it really you now?
right.
Because
It's
I
your
can't,
mouth.
yeah, but see, Black, I can't just say this Tammy first dude who been good. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
Like this ain't the
right,
first dude she done had that's good. If it is that
right,
boy, hey boy, you got a hell of a ratio of bad to good
right,
men picks.
right,
So I'm saying, if you haven't, because the reason I was saying that because she said men ain't shit either earlier,
right.
so that's what made me
And
piggyback
she
off that.
said that a lot of men done told her you ain't my mama, and
Yeah,
that's another thing. Like you can't baby a real man. You
nah,
can't mother a real man.
real man.
Like I've had my mama. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? I don't need another one. That's not what
mm,
I'm trying to date. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
my thing is when are we supposed to be grown? Like when we coming up, our mama tell us what to do. When we get a lady, she tell us what to do. We get married, our wife tell us what to do. But we grown enough to be paying all these goddamn bills. Now, some ain't adding up. You know what I
right,
mean? And like I've always been told, you pay the cost to be the boss.
true.
Okay, if I gotta pay all these goddamn bills, how the hell you get to tell me what the fuck to do? That shit ain't adding up.
Nah,
You know what I mean? And then women, you know that if you got a man that you can run over when you come into a crisis or something, you're gonna look for somebody else to handle that shit for you.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You're not gonna look at the nigga that you can tell everything. You can tell what to do about everything. You gonna look at him. You're
mm,
gonna look right through him because he gonna be considered weak to you. You know what
yeah,
I mean? So stop trying to make men think that they gotta give you everything and do everything because you confusing some of these men out here. You
for
know what I
real.
mean? If you always talking about a man got to do this, a man got to do this, a man got to do that. Okay, well when he giving you all that, don't be hollering he weak and he soft. You know what I mean? No, nigga giving you what you
Right.
say you need. So that it shouldn't be a strike against him. It should be a plus.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But then soon as y'all get everything, y'all holler he weak, he soft. Like, come on, man. Y'all confusing as fuck to these men.
And I want the listeners to understand this too, Black. We don't have a problem with if the woman is the breadwinner. You
No,
see what I'm
I
saying?
don't.
Yeah, I don't care about who makes the most money. I'm not in competition
Me either.
And a lot of men, it is a lot of men out there who is, and there's a lot of men out there who not. And y'all need to learn how to decipher between those two. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of time, like Black said, it don't be about who's the breadwinner. It really be about the actions, which is y'all mouth most of the time that's taking place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna know the problem with the man who in competition with you. Why? Because he gonna do competition things.
That's right.
When it's time for work, and he probably don't have to be to work to 30 minutes after you. He's there 2 hours before you. When
Right.
you tell him about what happened exciting at your day, he got something super exciting about his day. It's
And
always a
ask him
yeah.
about his day.
But see, I just to them where how they know who in competition, because you do have that at times, Black,
Right.
those who
Right.
love to
Oh
be
yeah.
in
Yeah.
competition with their mate.
Oh yeah.
So
Right.
that's why I was just letting them know, this how you know when you got that particular guy who in competition with you
Right.
versus the guy who who you think in competition with you, but you don't realize the things coming out your mouth. So
Right.
you'll take like, oh, you just hate me because I'm the breadwinner. No, I don't hate you because you the breadwinner. I don't dislike you because you the breadwinner. I dislike you because your mouth too damn fly.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be.
Right.
It's
Right.
fine for your mouth to fly when I'm all the way in the wrong. But then when I'm trying to sit here and trying to, be the best I can be for you, but yet you agitated and you get into that fly and here it is, I'm the man on, hey, I ain't going for it. Now all of a sudden I dislike you because you're a breadwinner. No,
Right.
a lot of times y'all had a wrong, y'all deciphering this thing the wrong way. So, I just wanted to put that out there, because you was basically, speaking on the point, of, the actions of the male and
Right.
female.
Right.
So,
And then
just
don't have to constantly throw it up in your man face that you make more money than him. You know what I
nah,
mean? Like I ain't never hated on a woman for making more money. I'm proud of you. But don't think you're gonna
very
hold over my head and don't think you're gonna treat me less
right.
than a man because you make more money than me. Like I done been at my lowest and motherfuckers done they be tripping like niggas, you still didn't take this shit? No, nigga, I don't take shit. I'm man before I'm anything. I don't give a damn what my situation
You're
is.
right.
I'm man before I'm anything.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So if you can't respect me as a man or treat me like a man, and I don't give a damn what you got. I ain't never gave a fuck about what you got. I'm proud of you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm glad you can get
Very.
it. You know what I mean? So and if you got somebody that's not proud of your accomplishments, again, they're not the person for you. Every time you
Mm-mm.
you you have an accomplishment, they get jealous or they start talking crazy or they mad. Hey man, that's again, that's showing you that's not the person for you. And because
That ain't
somebody
him.
getting
All her.
accomplishments and they proud of themselves, that don't mean they bragging to make you feel bad. Like you
No.
just if you feeling bad about somebody else's accomplishments, you just an envious motherfucker. And that's
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 it.
on you. That ain't on them. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So hey man, you gotta hey and then it seems
Yep.
like as we get older, we should be able to figure some of this shit out now. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Some of the shit you should be able to figure out on your own, but just from life experience. You know what I
Well,
mean?
see,
So
Black, a lot of times we put, I tell a person, I was young, I can admit it. A lot of my priorities was in the wrong place, man. A lot of them were, because when you're young, coming out of poverty, man, coming even around poverty or out of poverty, you know, that's that disturbs the mind when you can't be the youth.
yeah,
You pick up adult ways and then you start to act on adult behavior, but you really still a youth. You see what I'm saying?
right,
And that caused a disturbance. It caused one with me. It's just I handled it pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So a person who ain't
Right.
looking with that other eye, you can't see it. It seemed like everything is cool, but really it's fucked up. And
Right.
so that's what you're explaining to the women now. You know, you have to actually come out that training y'all once was in, that y'all women once was in, and get this training to how to recognize that who really is against you or who really isn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women within these last past 25 years, y'all done put that hard work in and education, and you forgot about this work dealing with people character. And it goes
Right.
hand in hand. And
Right.
that's why a lot of y'all now, that's why me and Black and other people around the world, who had these conversations to begin these dialogues, because they have to break it down like, hey, y'all forgot about this part. See, this
Right.
go when y'all was out getting them 2, 3, 4 degrees,
Right.
this part right here go with that.
Yeah.
You know,
You got to
it
develop some relationship skills too. It
man,
ain't just all educational.
it
You
ain't
gotta
just all
develop some
education.
relationship skills if you're trying to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then you can't be scared to compromise.
Nah.
Like when you're in a relationship, it got to go both people ways.
Mhm.
It ain't nothing one sided.
Yeah.
And if it is one sided, the person that's getting the short end of the stick, they gonna get tired. You know what I mean?
They're gonna get tired of it.
Yeah. So it has to be
Man.
compromised. And look, man, we don't gave them 2 hours, man. We don't gave
Oh
2 hours,
yeah, I
man.
see it. Yeah.
You
Hey.
know what I mean? So, and then any men that disagree with what we saying, don't be scared to come on, man. Come,
Yeah, yeah.
like it's many different types of men out here, and we cool with having dialogue with other men. That long as you speaking the truth,
Good night,
don't
Tanisha.
don't come on here with all that make believe shit, but then you don't live like that for real. So long
Right.
as you speaking truth and it's your truth, hey man, I don't expect all us to agree on every single thing. You know
No.
what I mean? But don't
No.
don't be scared to come in and give dialogue. If you're a single man, come and tell the woman what you're looking for. Tell these women what you're looking
Yeah.
for. You see, they damn near fighting over Jenna already. You know what I mean? So if you're looking for a
Uh,
woman, they be quiet in the background, but it be some women sit here watching us, man, and you know what I
right.
mean.
Right.
So don't be scared to come on, but we're not gonna hold y'all all night. We know y'all trying to get ready for the club and go out and get your
Yeah.
hookah smoking on, your drinking on, and we just want to give y'all a little bit before you hit the club because I know y'all probably ain't gonna hit the club by 12. So we we,
Right.
we still got you a little time to go out and to go take your bath and take that shower. Make sure you take that shower, man or woman. Take that shower before you go out.
Tanisha, we
Nope.
know you ain't fighting, baby. We know you ain't fighting. You a lover, baby. You're not a fighter.
And she
Say
talking
they
about
ain't
ain't
ready for
nobody
this.
ready for her. Shout it. Okay. If that would make y'all
Okay,
feel
we're
better, y'all can say a nigga
right.
ain't ready or whatever. Niggas are ready for y'all. Niggas just ain't ready to deal with all that
Yeah,
bullshit that come along with y'all.
that's it.
You know what I
You better
mean?
believe
So,
it.
hey man, we will catch y'all next Saturday at 9, Man Cave Saturdays, and we appreciate
Okay, Saturday.
everybody that. There's some people been on here for the whole 2 hours, so evidently we
I see.
entertaining. You know what
Right.
I mean? So we appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate the ladies for chiming in. Don't like I say, if you're scared to come on, you can go in the comments and leave comments. Y'all see, we'll try to answer every comment or whatever. So, hey man, I appreciate you being here, pimp. You know what I mean? Player to
Hey
player,
man, it's
I
all.
love it. We
Hey
having
man, I
player talk.
appreciate you for having me, man. For real.
Hey
And I
man,
thank
hey,
all
we
the
can,
guests.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
glad we could give some insight. Glad we could keep the conversation going. And if y'all got any questions, like Black said, we're willing to do it every
sure.
Saturday. Right
Yeah, or
before y'all get ready.
send me the questions. If it's something that y'all want us to talk about, send it to my DM or something. And like I said, we'll cover it. You know what I mean? So it ain't just about what we want to talk about. We
Right.
just trying to get to the issue because I want to see more black couples together. You know what I mean? I
Most
think it's
definitely.
somebody out there for everybody, and I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to have somebody to grow old with. So if we can help you
That's
in
right.
any way, it's my pleasure. So
It's my pleasure. Finna get ready to go. Finna get ready to go to the bar myself, Black. I'm gonna go have me a drink
yeah,
or two,
man.
man.
Well, pimp, you
But
be easy, be careful out there, man.
all right, appreciate you,
All
bro,
right,
and I'll
pimp.
catch you next week,
All right,
man.
doc.
Good
And
night,
y'all know
Tanisha.
my saying.
All right.
Y'all be easy.